Alright, so if you have the internet, you are probably familiar with a chassis system you can put a pistol in. Now, it's probably not actually called the chassis system. I'm just calling it that, lack of a better term. So if I'm totally screwing up the terminology and helping the ATF win, I apologize. So please don't roast me over the coals. Now, AmmoLand did an excellent write-up to this. I'll have a link in the description down below. But I'm going to make a short, condensed video for those of you that don't like to read. Don't judge me. Anywho, to the whiteboard of knowledge. So, the Micaroni, which kind of sounds like some sort of Lil Wayne term, but whatever. Pistol chassis system. Now, one of the reasons they decided that this is an SBR, and no, it's not just if there's a pistol brace on there, they said this is an SBR, period. Brace or no brace. Number one, a pistol is already easy to shoot one-handed, so why would you need this? Which, I'm really curious what their weapons training class looks like, because I'm starting to imagine something like this. Halt, wrongdoer! Because I don't know anybody at all, unless they have no other choice, that shoots a pistol one-handed. Everybody goes two-handed. This is how a pistol is shot, no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's got a brace on it or not, everybody shoots a pistol two-handed. Well, except for me, when I'm shooting a single action, but that's only to free up my other hand to put another single action in it. Any, like, legitimate government agency, I can't imagine that they're training them to shoot their pistol one-handed. It just doesn't make any sense. You have so much less support. But, you know, maybe it's because they're like, well, shit, we're just shooting dogs anyway. So, you know, one-handed is perfect because you can hold the dog back with your other hand and come over top and shoot him in the head with your pistol. So maybe that kind of makes sense. Or maybe, like, you got your pistol and your pepper spray, so you can pepper spray the dog and then run up and shoot the dog. Again, I'm seriously curious what their weapons training class looks like, because I can't imagine they're teaching their agents to shoot a pistol one-handed unless it's one of those situations I just described. Next, the thumb rest. Now, even though this thumb rest can come off and they could just like stop making it, apparently that was a determining factor. On your chassis system, on your offhand side, if you're a normal right-handed shooter and you're not one of those left-handed weirdos, anywho, they had a little spot where your thumb would rest on it, proving intent that is designed to shoot two-handed. Number 3, they said because of their Luger and Beretta determination. Now, even what they had said is a little bit off the wall, but they're like, well, look at the Luger and Beretta. Yes, those were considered stocks, and they said they were stocks when they put them on there, but because you had added something on a pistol, which they initially said that was a stock, they were adding a stock onto a pistol, even though that was already considered a stock, because we determined those to be SBRs. Well, I mean, shit, it's not that hard of a stretch to move that over or expand that on pistols as well. Even though it's literally got the word pistol in the name of the part, pistol brace, and it doesn't even say stock, you know, they're close enough, so whatever. And then after everything, after how they decided that no, even without a brace on using this chassis system, period, makes it an SBR, which nobody's been charged with it yet, so it could be one of those things they just don't enforce till our children grow up. This way we forget about how ridiculous it is, and it seems normal to our children, and then they're able to enforce it. Anywho, even after all that, they even comment, well, it does really make it a lot easier to shoot a pistol one-handed because it holds onto your arm and it gives you so much more stability. Like, what? You literally said it's a stock. Yeah, you commented it does fit nicely into your shoulder, but then you go on, and you're like, it really does a good job at what it was designed to do. So how in the shit do you get intent, even after you're like, well, it really does a really good job? Like, It's supposed to be a pistol brace, and it does an excellent job at a pistol brace. So whatever. Again, the ATF is out of control. I've seen a lot of comments. Now I agree with that one bald ATF guy that eliminating the ATF wouldn't do us justice, because then they just move that caseload over to like the FBI, which has many more people than the ATF, which means it could be way harder for things to happen, like to make progress, because there's just so many more FBI agents over ATF agents, so it would just make the laws that are ridiculous enforce that much harder. What we need to do is eliminate the NFA. The NFA is the problem, not the ATF. Yes, the ATF is also unconstitutional, and I feel strongly all gun laws are an infringement to the Constitution. Even me as a dealer is an infringement to the Constitution, but you know, we're playing the hand we dealt. So again, I think that the NFA is the real problem, and if we get rid of the NFA, then we can also get rid of the ATF. But getting rid of the ATF without getting rid of the NFA would be a problem. Anywho, if you'd like to help support the channel, got my Patreon right there. I'll have a link to the source material down in the description. I also have an affiliate link to my Amazon. Even if you don't buy what that link is for, just clicking on that link, doing the Amazon shopping you're already going to do anyway, add a little kickback for it because you came there off my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.